Hello and welcome to the show. Now, the Mercedes X-Class, the pickup truck, has come to Forza Horizon 4. And while on the face of it, it might not be perhaps the most exciting inclusion ever in a Forza game, it does give me an idea. You see, in Australia, the Ute racing series has sadly changed from the very interesting Falcons and Commodores to these more normal style pickup trucks. So it only seems right that I should have a go at building one of these so-called Super Utes using the new Mercedes. It has a fuller complement of racing parts on it. We've got racing tyres, we've got roll cages, it's as light as it can go, about £3,700, not too bad actually, for a big modern pickup truck. It's been converted to rear-wheel drive, as that is what the Super Utes actually race with. The engine, meanwhile, remains the standard diesel engine. I believe the Super Utes run with diesel engines as well. It is a little bit more powerful than the real things. The real Super Utes are about 350 horsepower, around 500 torque. Our Mercedes here has 409 horsepower, over 700 torque. The turbos on this are absolutely immense. So it's quite an impressive vehicle. It's midway through A-Class. So we were going to take a field of them racing to see what would happen. So, for our first race with the Super Utes, we have come to the Bamburgh Coast Circuit. An interesting, challenging track. I am starting down the lower part of the mid-pack on this one. I mean, we have still got the silly ghost modes. I wish we could turn this off. Unfortunately, for the first 25-30 seconds of this race, everyone will be in ghost mode. And while I can understand its purpose in the kind of online public team adventures, I really wish we could have an option to get rid of it. When you were doing private races, it's not just team adventures, it's every race. We have this nonsense ghost mode. So, yeah, I mean, it's just the most stupid thing. It is just the most stupid thing. But it is what it is, I guess. We are going to have to try and make the most of it as we now ping out of ghost mode, and they will now be out of ghost mode, both of them ahead of us. We're going to try and follow Impega. It's generally a fairly sensible strategy in all of this. The Mercedes, I mean, in this guise, is actually a very, very good handling vehicle. If anything, there's so much grip, I struggle to get the most out of it. I've never been a good driver with high grip cars, particularly LMP cars, Formula 1 cars and whatnot. And while this has not got as much grip as those, of course, it has got stupendous levels of grip, and I just struggle to get speed out of it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with it, but in a couple of practice races we've done, I've just really struggled. So we'll see how it goes. Should have fun battles at least with them. Overtaking, of course, when you are all in an identical vehicle is not the easiest of things to be doing. You know, we've got the same brakes, we've got the same grip, we've got the same acceleration. So, and around this circuit, you don't need much in the way of braking. We're gonna get boxed in, and we're gonna find out. Yeah, I mean, I really would appreciate not being run out of road, although I have a feeling you might appreciate the same thing as well. So we're going to go to 11th from all of this. This circuit not working out for me. So for comedic effect, we can do comedic effects horns. I mean, any race series would benefit from comedic effect horns, not just a Super Ute. Any race series with comedic effect horns. But the problem is that it would be abused a little bit too much, I fear. You know, like in touring cars, they'll flash the lights trying to distract someone. Could you imagine giving a field of touring car drivers comedic effect horns? It would be a very funny race, but it would only be for one race. And then there'd be too much silliness going. Like, who could get the loudest horn to distract the competition? There would be a very strange. I don't think there would be a strange event. Maybe there would be. You never know where it's strange. You've got to get performance in every little aspect of motorsport. So if you can distract all your enemies better, your competitors better, maybe. But who knows? The best weird battle that we will never see. There we go. We're going to languish around in 11th place, aren't we? Because I'm just not fast enough at the moment with the truck. I was hoping that the battles ahead might start slowing vehicles down. However, I'm not sure that we're quite seeing that as of yet, as I think I'll switch from one of the trucks up ahead. The black truck there has lost many speeds and is now ghost, maybe? Who knows? Oh, yeah, sometimes Ghost, sometimes not Ghost. I might be able to be sneaky and make the most of an opportunity that we have here with a good run down towards the first corner. Hordes will probably cover that inside. No, okay, fine. You want to wander around to the outside. That's going to be a horrible gap. Unfortunately, I was not really far enough alongside to make that one stick, and if we had tried it, there would have been a crash a bit like that one. Why we didn't go for it. Stevie and Hordes can battle one another through all of that. I'm going to get a good run with nowhere to go. Oh, no, come on. I mean, I was alongside. I don't think Hordes realised we were trying to get 3 wide on the inside, and there was just ran out of space. Thankfully, these are big, heavy... Well, I say big, heavy things. They're not actually too terrible in weight, but they'll push their way through the foliage without too much in the way of trouble. Can we get underneath here on the exit? Possibly. Yes, I think we will get underneath on this part, and then... Well, I don't know where the truck is, but apparently it's phased back into existence, and yeah, then we'll see how things go on this, the final lap. We are just about ahead enough to move across. Oh, I think I got that checkpoint. Just if we did, it was very, very close as we try and fend off from the ghost ship on our outside. We're going to have a 4-car battle over 9th place here. There's a 4-car battle over about 4th going on. Like at the front has got a couple of second lead. It's all close over 3rd place. And then there's this old big group of vehicles. And then, oh, I actually pulled away. There must have been a tangle behind. Well, with 4, not amazingly driven by me around. I say not amazingly driven by me. Yeah, we did what we could, but it wasn't really good enough. We're going to come out of here. There's actually 3rd back is that group ahead of us that are all tussling for position. I'm going to end up in a 9th place. Well, an exciting first round of the Super Utes. That is, the Horizon 4 Super Utes gave us an exciting first round. I was just buried down the order. So, up next we head to the Greendale Club Circuit. I'm hoping for a better time. Where are we going to be on the grid? We will start from 2nd. Not a bad place, although not that it matters, because we'll be ghosty mode. And, well, someone will just drive, or potentially just drive through you. Although at least we have all got the identical vehicle launch. No one's got a silly, fast launching all-wheel drive car that will power its way to the front. At some point I'll stop complaining about the Ghost. I don't know when that's going. Maybe when it's fixed. I will stop complaining about the Ghost when it's fixed. However, here we go. Let's see. What can I do around this Greendale Club Circuit? Apparently, I got a terrible start. That's fun. That's fun. I guess we'd be brave into... Although by the looks of it, Blakey didn't get a great start either. So we'll try and be brave into the first corner here. Carry speed. I don't really know how much speed we're going to be able to carry. The answer is a lot. You're not going to be flat through there on the... You won't, sorry, it won't be in subsequent laps, of course. But you can carry plenty of speed. Little tap on the brakes through there. The wall is gone, and that's going to make... That's going to make our leader slow. Hordes will take that lead away. I would like to follow. Unfortunately, I will run out of road if I tried that one, and certainly run out of grip. It's, oh god, half a chance. Half a chance and most of a wall across the circuit, and that half a chance very quickly vanished. We're not going to be able to do anything here. We're just going to sit back in line. I don't really want to play on the dirt if I can help it particularly. And it is a 3rd place as we head towards the next lap. What are you doing, Chris? There's a lot of moves going on up ahead. I mean, I've got now the best run of everybody because I've not been wiggling around across the start-finish straight. Can we go straight around the outside? I mean, that's ambitious. Not going to lie. It was quite ambitious when you're in identical vehicles to try it. Does not work. We've got Impega coming to join us. So go very quickly descend into a big battle. I have a feeling the grey truck got... Yep. Got stuck on the inside past the checkpoint. We might actually have a half a chance up the inside here. No, because we were going to have exactly the same treatment as a reason why we backed out of that one. At the time I did, unfortunately, it's still going to cost us a position. Oh, I'm going to get stuck on the outside, and then we're going to get passed by the entire train of Super Utes. That's dumped me down the order. Okay, it's dumped us down to 4th. Could have been worse. Could have been worse indeed. I want a podium. That's what we're... I mean, we want to win. This is what I always say. You know, you always want to win. However, sometimes that's a little bit out of the question. It was looking possible at one point, now looking less so. So then we go to I want a podium, which I feel like we certainly should be able to achieve. They're 3 wide behind us, which might work for a helpful distraction for certainly any cars getting past me. I can focus on attack rather than defend. Although I'm probably better at defend than attack, but never mind. Oh, I put a wheel on the grass. Around here, funnily enough, the trucks, I say they don't feel as grippy. They felt insanely grippy at that Bamburgh circuit. Maybe because it is a little bit faster a circuit. Around here, they feel more normal in terms of grip. I guess it's just comparisons to the last cars I drove around here, which were... I don't even remember now. I drive a lot of cars. I drive a lot of cars in Forza. We're all within a couple of seconds of the leader, and they may well start tangling with one another. I'd imagine Slipstream's quite effective with these. They punch a big old hole in the air. And I do know, certainly older Forza games, I don't know quite how it works in Horizon 4, older Forza games did actually simulate the size of the vehicle making a difference to the hole it punched. Like a transit van punches a bigger hole, the car drafting can get more speed. I don't know whether it does in Horizon 4, not tested it. But yeah, I don't want to go that inside. I'm never sure if the wall's going to be there. And we already saw Blakey up on 2 wheels. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. I feel like you'll lose more time than if you're just a little bit careful. That was a nice jump down there. So yeah, we've got a bit of a gap to the cars behind. I've got a bit of a oversteer there. Every so often you just get, I guess I've just got the speed perfect. You get this mega turn in, this sort of mega bite from the front end as you go round a corner. And it always catches you out with the amount of sudden grip you get going on. Come on, we're all within. It's the top 4 covered by 1.2 seconds here. It's crazy. 5th is not that far back whatsoever. Can we have a look somewhere for a podium? I really want a podium, but I don't know if we're going to have the time, the space to make it work. Impega got a big oversteer moment through the first corner. I am not going to be close enough here. Hordes takes out the cobblestone wall for us. This is a very big group of trucks. Either it's going to be an amazing finish, or someone's missing a checkpoint or making a mistake. The answer might end up being me as we head around here. I'll have to give Blakey some space through there, which then puts me wonky through this next bit. Although, does Blakey want to go around the outside? No. Blakey does not want to go around the outside. I don't want to run wide on the exit here. Do we have the speed to outdrag the car ahead, the truck ahead, the ute ahead, whatever you want to call it? Maybe if we had another lap to do it. As it is, we will have to settle. Hey, the game gave it to me. Forza forgets how to do a finish line. I'll take a technically given second, really a third at the end of the day. I think, we talked about this a little bit before, basically the fraction of a second I was held on the grid, it adds on to the end of the race timer. That's how it ended up giving me a second. It's not a deserved second, it's a third for me, but it's a podium, and that is the important thing. Impega gets fastest lap. I don't quite beat Gliska or Scotty, but it's all very similar in those 57 threes. That track worked better for me. That track worked better for me indeed. Our next race heads to the Astmoor Heritage Circuit. A quite fast and flowing track. This one, hey, I'm at the back. We are at the very back of the field. This should be a fun one for us to try and overtake. I mean, to be honest, I think we've seen kind of quite a lot with these. Where you are starting on the grid is kind of just about where you end up, because you spend so long fighting, well, you get stuck in traffic so easily, it's really difficult to make up a large number of places unless you are very lucky or incredibly fast with the given vehicle. Let's see what we can do. But annoyingly for me, I started a really bloody steep bit of a hill. Oh, either you installed or got held on the grid. I mean, it works. It's given me a position that's not a last place, although I guess that might come back to haunt me if that was the game holding you. It might end up getting a big old time boost. We'll try and stay as far ahead of you as we can to not get beaten on the line by that, but who knows, I guess we'll find out. Now, how brave can we be heading up over this crest? Can we be flat? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much we can hold it flat up that crest. Oh, God, we're popped out of ghost mode up ahead. We've got a lovely run because we're on our own It's wonderful when you're on your own and not too wide and having to worry about other vehicles through that section. And the Mercedes is handling it very, very well. Mercedes is handling it very well indeed. Can I have a big look? No. Basically, the braking zone here is going to be so tiny that there's not going to be any chance for a big dive as such. 3 of us brush the wall. Mine, I think, the lightest of the brushes, but still not really ideal at the end of the day. Never mind. We'll pop out the other side following this battling pair of trucks. They're too wide up ahead. A little bit of blinking going on. The red truck at the back is having a rough time in this one. Can we be... I say, right, we can be brave, but it's where do you put your vehicle? We've just got a massive line of trucks going on here, and I've got nowhere to really go. Barring a mistake, this part of the lap's a tough place to pass on. They're side by side for the lead up the crest here. We'll have a little lift on the way in, just because I don't want to end up out too wide. And we'll, again, have a little lift, downshift maybe through here. This is my opportunity to sneak the truck up the inside. There we go, but that kills all momentum onto this back straight. Annoyingly, yeah, nothing I can do. And the problem is here is we're going to kill each other's chances of catching up. This is the issue. We are going to kill each other's chances of catching up if we keep fighting too much. And yeah, I don't know whether the red truck on its own is going to be able to chase them down. Although I think Scotty brushed the wall. Someone brushed the wall up ahead, and they've not really got that far away. So let's see if we can catch up. So far, first to 11th is covered by about 4 seconds at the moment, which is crazy. That is crazy stuff. We've got another nice run through turn 1, but you can't do anything with it. Leaders are side by side in the distance. I mean, I say I can't do anything with it. We're going to rub the back bumper. We need to get past. It's costing us a lot of time. I say a lot of time. It's costing us a bit of time, certainly, here. Can we have a look up here? This is where we were quick last time around. Again, Danger Man's running too deep. He's going to brush the wall. That'll be a clean pass for me. Don't lose any time coming onto the back straight, and we should have the momentum now. The question is, can we catapult ourselves up towards this next group? Can they slow each other down enough, even, for me to be allowed to catch? I say they're allowed to catch them, but they're not going too wide through here this time around. I've turned in a little too much. Oh, clonk on the wall is a spinner. Up ahead. That's not what you want. I'm surprised to see the Super Ute go round, but or our pretend Super Utes go round. But yeah, clonk on the wall, just the wrong angle, if you like. Caught that vehicle and put it around. So we are up to an 8th place. Oh, I thought there was another spinner. It wasn't. It was a car in the fence on the outside, I think. Slow off the corner for Ninetails, dropping back down the order. Scotty's up to 6th. I would like the 7th place perhaps away from Stevie here. We've cleared Danger Man a bit, which is nice. Don't have to worry about that too much through here. I prefer the tighter line at that part of the circuit. I think I could maybe make a little bit more speed. Oh, someone else has been slow up ahead. So yeah, we're well clear now of Danger Man. He can fight with Hordes for that 9th place. They're going 3 wide up ahead. And we've got Blinkmobile almost alongside us for company. They are 3 wide for 5th place. I think that's going on there. 4th place even, sorry. Going on there. I mean, I am going to join in the fun and games for this final lap. Can we make up any positions, or will we be stuck in traffic? I don't know. But it's been good fun so far. It's been very good fun so far as they battle. Scotty's up to that 4th spot. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do back here other than try and not run into the back of Stevie through turn 1. We've got a good exit here. That's what we want. It's not going to be enough, though. You just can't clear the other vehicles well enough, or I certainly can't through that first corner. We've not got a good enough run, annoyingly. Nope, I can't do it. We're going to have to try. I'm going to have to try at my favourite spot up here. Can we have a go up the inside? Speed Beast is in the wall. That's actually going to help me out massively. In all of that, Speed Beast making a mistake on the outside. I picked the right line there. I picked the right line. That mistake, I think he put around a wheel on the grass on the way in. It was just a bit too wide. And once you get stuck on the outside, it's really easy. Really, really easy at that particular corner. Once you get stuck on the outside, you kind of get sucked into the wall by the grass, and then you are in a lot of trouble. Then you are in a lot of trouble, and you can't get the car off in time. And poor Stevie, stuck on the outside of me, had nowhere to go other than into the back. And that will be a position for me, thankfully. Yeah, it all worked out for me. We climbed up halfway through the field, but that was all the time we had to do. That was all we could do, given the time and the circumstances. I'll take it, though. I'll take it. Won't complain. At the 6th place, it would be... Oh, Blakey gets fastest lap at 1:05.6. It's down to a 6-0 around that circuit. Yeah, it's a good fun race. Good fun race. Busy, a bit difficult to pass, but an excellent race. And for our final race, we have come to a street circuit, the Prince's Street Garden Circuit. I can never remember the name of this one. It always comes up too quickly for me to read it. There we go, Prince's Street Garden Circuit. Hey! Now, we did a test at one of the street circuits, the other of the Edinburgh street circuits with these, and we learned a very important lesson. Don't hit street furniture, because it absolutely ruins the momentum of these trucks. Because they are, well, everyone's in the same ones, they're all very high grip, they carry quite a lot of quarter speed and so on. It's very easy to basically ruin a race. You can lose 3 or 4 places from hitting a lamppost. So, we are going to have to be nice and careful with these around here, not to hit fences and lampposts and all manners of horribleness. Basically, this is the better of the 2 circuits in terms of, well, less street furniture. But, yeah, we're going to have to be a little bit careful, of course. The nonsense of the ghost mode is still going to occur. I don't quite know where we're going to ping out of ghost mode around here. Apparently this corner when everyone's out of my truck. So far, I don't think any positions have been changed. I almost got Blakey, and then we almost both lost out to Ninetails. And Ninetails couldn't get the run out of the hairpin, so it's all sort of shuffled itself down. We might be able to get Blakey here if we can get it stopped in time. I want to try and cut back underneath. No, Blakey, they've got too much grip almost to make that one work. It was a good try, but could not quite make it happen. Chris just punched through the railings, made life much easier for all of us back here. We're going to carry speed on the outside. I mean, you'll get away with it, but you are stuck having to go the long way around when it gets to the first corner, which is probably not ideal here. No, but there was definitely not going to be, fortunately, there's definitely not going to be space for me on the outside. Stevie was in the wall, struggling with a little bit of grip coming up here. We're all going to try and mug Stevie, unfortunately. I'm kind of run out of places to go. We're on the outside. Oh, no, Stevie's having all sorts of sideways issues with that car. We have now got past. There was a lot of wheel spin going on from the black truck that we were trying to not get caught up in their issues, if you like. Up at the front it is Scotty and Chris leading the way, and they were fighting side by side quite a lot. So that gives me some hope that if they continue to do that, I might be able to come and join in the fun and look for a way past. Because, well, the more you run like that, the slower you're going to make yourself. You have to take, both of you will have to take funky lines, you'll lose momentum in places, and yeah, that helps me. That helps me out a lot as they dive down towards the first corner. There's a nice cutback to keep Chris in the lead, and I'm now right here. And we're going to bring Blakey with us, and we're going to bring Ninetails and Hordes, and the whole brigade will descend on this battle for the lead, hopefully. Or I might be able to sneak my way past and run away with it, although I don't think I'm really quick enough with these. Unfortunately, I might end up now slowing Scotty down. I almost don't want to attack, but I can't afford to not attack. Really, it's one of those strange things. I kind of don't want to attack. I want to get both of them in one go and run away. That's the ideal scenario, but that's not an easy scenario to pull off. You want them to crash into one another, or mistakes and so on, because that's just the easy pass to make. Otherwise, you're stuck in an awkward... Because I'm now almost too close. If I get a good run here, for an example, what do? I can't really make it 3 wide into turn 1. That would be silly. Scotty's left it too late. You are not going to be able to get across. Now, he might try the cutback on me, which I don't want to allow him to do. He might still hold it on the outside, regardless of where I put the car. Yeah, I'm going to have to go a long way around here. Oh, yeah, lamppost. Thank you. That'll be my second place. That's what we're talking about. Not as bad around this circuit as the other track for the street furniture insta-stopping or killing your momentum, but it will still kill it a bit. It will still kill a little bit of it, and I mean, you can see in that exchange, the gap, it's almost a second gap has gone out from that little exchange to get me up to second, and I don't know if I've got the speed in a lap or two, or remainder of this lap and then the final lap, to catch up, although that was a little slow. Right, I love that corner. That corner's working wonders for me here. We are flat. We should be flat. I was a smidge wide and had a tiny confidence lift because of it. We're going to be very brave through there. Ninetales is in the bakery, I think. I was a little too brave, perhaps, through that. That's cost me. Scotty's going to have a look up the inside. We might have to do, well, what Scotty couldn't do last time around. I think I've still got the momentum just enough. That, thankfully, didn't cost me too much, but it does look like Chris is going to be out of reach. I don't think I'm going to have an option to try and attack unless there is a mistake. Oh, and I've got a big slide. I turn to get binned on the exit there. This is Scotty's opportunity. Ah, no. Ah, no, don't do this to me. Not after fighting so hard. We're going to fall back. I have to fall back into line really annoyingly down here. Can I find a way underneath? No, I can't. Is the answer there? No, I cannot. We will round the final corner here. I think me and Scotty kind of done a really good job of slowing each other down enough to not really be able to challenge Chris here. Oh, it's going to be a third. It'll be a podium, but that'll be it. Bugger. What a brilliant race. I got oversteer at the hairpin. Wrong place, wrong time. Oversteer at the hairpin. Just put me a tiny bit wide. We hit a bin. Lost momentum. Silly mistake from me. I overdrove the corner ever so slightly, and that cost us a second place in the end. Brilliant race. Hordes gets 4th ahead of Blakey. Gliska up to 6th ahead of Impega. I mean, lap time wise is incredibly close. It would be Hordes gets fastest lap by, a 100th of a second. We're talking in this. We were all within. There's so many of us within 3 or 4 tenths of a second around that track. Oh. What a race. What a fantastic race to finish on. Might not have had much luck with the Super Utes in the previous round. That one was, yeah. If I could have been left alone, if Scotty could have been left alone, he probably could have chased down the leader as well. But we kind of killed each other's chance and ended up with 2nd and 3rd. But brilliant fun. Yeah, these Mercedes X-Class are actually really quite good race vehicles. I mean, you always, of course, have good fun racing. When you do a one-make series, you tend to have good fun racing. Everyone in identical cars, you get close battles. These actually handle pretty damn well. These handle a lot better than you expect them to. There's a lot more grip than you are perhaps expecting from them at times. But some circuits, I do not seem to be able to get the most out of the car. That's my driving, not a fault of the car. The car drives very nicely indeed. I struggle to get the most out of it in some places. Bamburgh Coast Circuit in particular, I just couldn't get speed out of it. Elsewhere, though, I did get a little bit faster with them. If you do want to have a go with this vehicle, the tune is on my storefront. It's called Super Ute. You can download it and have a go. And I do recommend stick a field of these together. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun going racing with the Mercedes. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.